I think I love Veronica more. I think it's my cherry. Next time me and the last one is cherry.
After you re-up, all these underwear are hanging out waiting for the call their friends. They would love to have you.
We made it through the Archie pre-launch Max event party. It was my very first one. I think I'm gonna do a lot more. Like if they ever have more events, I'm totally gonna go because you totally get to get all of the goodies before they're launched. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to do that and show you guys what they look like. To show you guys what I picked up at the Archie event. Again, it was a awesome event. I really enjoyed it, even though it was really crowded. It was a really good space. They had 3 setups or 3 displays for all of the Archie collection, the entire collection. Betty and Veronica each got their own side, but I really would have preferred, even though there was an Archie to take pictures with, I would have preferred a Betty and a Veronica, you know, like somebody there to represent them. So that's the only critique I would have of the event. But once you walked into the door, they did give you the Archie pin, and if you do order online, you will get the Archie pin. But they also gave us these, what are these? These are like mints, or like heart mints or whatever, you know, the old time heart mints that you get. It's in a tin, which is real nostalgic for people that know what type of candy that is. So I'll just open it up. They're like little red sweetheart candies. It's so adorable. And they smell like cinnamon. So from the collection, I picked up 2 Veronica shades and 1 Betty shade. From the Veronica collection, I picked up Roni Red. And I also picked up Daddy's Little Girl. And from Betty's collection, I picked up Betty Bright. Now, Betty's collection is a little bit lighter, so I'm thinking a lot of us dark-skinned girls are gonna shy away from Betty. But let me tell you, I swatched live at the event, so if you follow me on Instagram, then you would have seen those swatches like immediately during the event. And this event again is basically the pre-launch for the collection. The collection comes out February 7th in stores. Online you can find it at Macy's, Nordstrom, who else sells it? Macy's, Nordstrom, Bloomingdale's, and then you have MAC online, so you could probably find them there, but they will be in stores by February 7th. So what I'm going to do is the first color I'm going to swatch for you guys is Daddy's Little Girl because it's so popular. It's a very pinky purple, but it has blue undertone color. This is a satin finish for Daddy's Little Girl, so I'm going to go ahead and swatch it for you so you can see it on. And it glides on really smooth, and it is so much so a satin texture. So that is Daddy's Little Girl. It's very pretty, very girly color. I think this is going to be the most popular color for the Veronica line besides Ronnie Red. The next color I'm going to show you from the Archie's Girls collection is the Betty Bright. And that's what it looks like. Now Betty Bright is more on the coral, like a pinky coral side. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is swatch Betty Bright for you alone. Now when I first saw this, I was and I ran away from it after I swatched it in my hand because I was like, this is going to look ashy and weird. But I was like, you know what? Once you pair a liner with it, it should be fine. You should be able to pull it off because corals are one of the staple colors for the spring and summer. So I was like, I need a coral in my life. So I'm going to swatch it so you can see it. This is Betty Bright. Now what I will say about Betty Bright is that because it's a lighter cream texture, it does give off a line of demarcation once you like do that and put your lips together to, you know, distribute the color. So I would say with Betty Bright, once you do your bottom lip and you do the whole I want to blend my colors together, get a lip brush because you're gonna have a line of demarcation. Like you can see mine right here. Since it's a lighter, creamier texture, you're gonna get that with Betty Bright. Now for Betty Bright, if you're afraid of the line of demarcation or you just don't want to feel like you've got like a white ring of the coral color around your lip, what you can do is find a reddish purple tone or even like a reddish brown liner. And what I did was I paired mine just to see what it would look like with a liner, with Vino liner from MAC. So I'm going to put that on so you guys can see what that looks like with Betty Bright. So again, I added a liner just in case you did not like a more pinkish, like that light white milky ring that you might get around the lip and the line of demarcation showing up. Just in case you were afraid of that, a liner would work great with Betty Bright just to minimize line of demarcation, because since again, like, it's a light cream, so you're gonna get that line of demarcation anyway once you press your lips together, but a liner is gonna help minimize that line of demarcation, as you can see here. So you can't really see, like when I press my lips together, you can't see that line so prominent as you did when I didn't have a liner. So again, this is MAC's Vino liner that I paired this with. This is more of a brown, it's a brown liner, but then it has some like a plum and then some reddish undertones in it, so I felt like it would go great with Betty Bright. The last and final color that I got from the Archie's Girls collection from Veronica was Ronnie Red. Now I saved Ronnie Red for the last because Ronnie Red does stain. This stuff is not going anywhere. Like, you're gonna get some long wear out of Ronnie Red. Ronnie Red is described as a matte finish, but it does go on really smooth. So you're gonna see what she looks like. She is more of a blue tone red. And there you have her. This is a very, very, very Veronica color. Like, even though there was another purple color that was deeper, I feel Ronnie Red brings, like, it really, really, really exudes Veronica. Like, this is a beautiful blue tone red, goes on smooth. It does have a matte finish, but subtly a little bit of shine, because I have on no lip gloss whatsoever underneath it, or any balm or anything at all. So great feel to Veronica. It's soft, very velvety. Loving this color. Alright, you guys, so that is my haul from the Archie's Girls MAC collection. Again, I picked up 3 colors, 3 lipsticks only. I did not pick up any of the eyeshadow palettes or anything like that. I just was really interested in the lippies. Again, this is going to be available in all MAC stores by February 7th, so you guys can go ahead and check them out. Alright, you guys, thanks so much for watching and subscribing if you have. Bye.